Hi guys, how are you? This is Irene with Yummy Life with Irene, here again with another very good video. Guys, I'm in a rush and I've decided to make a very nice sumptuous dinner for my family, and I've decided, why not make you part of it. So guys, today we are going to prepare fish fingers, and here are the ingredients. Let me explain them through so that you can also get ready if you have fish fingers. Okay, guys. So we are going to need half a kilo of fish fillet. Yeah. I've cut mine across the grain. You know the fish, the fish meat flows, the fillet flows. I've cut mine across the grain at this size. Then you're going to need some two garlic cloves. You're going to need a clean bowl, some salt, some breadcrumbs, a bit of royco, like half a teaspoon of royco, cayenne pepper, which is optional. You might do it, you might not do it if your family doesn't handle it very well. Then you're going to need some fish masala and some black pepper and 2 eggs. So guys, let's do this. So what you're going to do, we're going to get our fish. It's already been cut and dried, and put it in a dish. Then we are going to put 2 cloves of garlic, I think I've put too much garlic, yeah, but it's going to press. 2 cloves of garlic, and you're going to press this on top of the fish. Scrape it. Then you're going to do black pepper. Guys, I like grinding my black pepper fresh always. Black pepper is a spice that goes stale very fast, so I don't like buying grated black pepper. I like grinding mine as I use. So we are doing like 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And you're going to do half a teaspoon of fish masala. My measuring spoons are usually a teaspoon, a tablespoon. So sometimes you can see me measure and you're wondering that spoon is really big. Then you're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne, because I've also used the black pepper. You're going to do a bit of royco, like half a teaspoon of royco. Then you're going to do half a teaspoon of salt. Hi, Nana. So we're going to mix this before we add anything else. You just make sure that your fish is well coated with all the spice. Then using a small bowl, we're going to beat our eggs one at a time. Put it in the fish. You do the other egg. Beat to this very thoroughly. Whoa, mess in the kitchen. Really put the dirty dishes. Let me wipe my mess away. Then guys, you're going to mix this, making sure that all my fish fingers are well coated with the egg. I like using a Tupperware dish when I'm doing things that I'm going to marinate in the fridge, because I can easily cover it. So guys, you're going to take our marinated fish fingers and keep it in the fridge for 30 minutes. So guys, I'm going to see you after 30 minutes when I get this out of the fridge. So see you guys. It's been 30 minutes. So you're going to need a saucepan for deep frying. So I need to get my saucepan on high with a bit of oil. So when that is heating up, our fish has been marinating in the fridge for like 30 minutes. So it's well marinated. So we prepare our drenching. That is breadcrumbs. We're going to need like a cup of breadcrumbs. I like buying the bakery breadcrumbs where they make the bread, because it's usually very fine. And you're going to season our breadcrumbs with a bit of salt and some black pepper. You don't want to coat your fish fingers with breadcrumbs that have not been coated with any, with any seasoning. They'll become a bit blunt. So we mix our seasoning with the breadcrumbs. And guys, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your support. You're amazing, this girl. Every time I drop a video, you guys are there to watch it, comment, share. I really like you guys. Thank you so much and be blessed for that. So now here is where you need very clean hands. I've removed my ring and I've washed my hands. So what we do, using one hand, dirtying one hand, and using a spoon for the other one, we're going to get our well coated fish. I like dropping like 3 at a time. Then using my left hand, I coat that with the breadcrumb drench. Then I sort of shake excess breadcrumb from the fish. Yeah. Then you arrange it in a clean plate. You put more. Yeah. Then you coat that too with the breadcrumbs. And guys, the fish that I'm using is tilapia fish. I like tilapia. I don't like Nile perch. I find Nile perch a bit smelly. I don't know why. That's my preference. So I love fillet from tilapia. We continue coating this as our oil is heating up on high, because we need to deep fry this. You can also bake this from this stage that we are at, instead of deep frying. But I love deep frying, so I'll show you how to deep fry today. But you can always air fry, I like using a spoon here because you only get to dirty one of your hands. And guys, I would say try these recipes. You know, sometimes you would see something like it's very hard to make, and it's not hard. Where there's a will, there's a way. So just try and improve your skills in the kitchen. I'm sort of using my spoon, sort of tilting my spoon and getting the excess marinade. You can also do a double drench of this. You can, from this stage, take it back again to the marinade and also do another coating of breadcrumbs. But I usually find that like a waste. One coating is enough for fish fingers. Then we clean our hands. Raw fish is very, very dangerous. That is raw fish, raw chicken, because of the bacteria called salmonella. So make sure you clean your hands very well. So guys, now we put this aside. I want us to deep fry our fish. So let's come to the oil. It's already very hot. Okay, you don't want to, the oil temperature should not be very hot like the one we use for making mandazis. But it should be really hot so that the fish can be able to cook inside and also brown very well on top. So you can do testing with a small piece of fish. Yeah, I think that is good temperature. So be careful when you're doing this, you don't burn yourself. Our fish is not a lot, it's half a kilo. So we are going to deep fry it in 2 batches. And you make sure that you're separating them so that they don't stick together. When your oil is too hot, the fish fingers will brown very fast on top and the inside won't be very cooked. So instead of having very well cooked fish fingers that are golden brown, if you don't take care of your oil temperature, you're going to get burnt fish fingers. So this is browning very well. Separate them so that they cook evenly. Then you should have, I usually take a plate with a sheet of my kitchen napkins or kitchen towel. I don't want them to over brown. I just want them to get to that nice golden brown color. Yeah, and that's where they are right now. So we remove from the heat and immediately put on top of our kitchen napkin. Then guys, I like using a steel sieve to sieve any breadcrumb that are going to be left in the oil, because they will burn, and that will give our fish some black spots, black coating on top. So using a steel sieve, you sieve your oil so that the next batch cooks okay and evenly. So you put that in the dustbin. So we let this heat up again. And I think, so my people, let's do the second batch of fish. Our oil is really hot. You also separate so that they can cook evenly. Yeah, the oil is at a good temperature. They're cooking well. Our gas is still on high because you also don't want our oil temperature to come down. So you keep our gas on high so that the temperature continues cooking the fish but doesn't come down, so that they brown well. Yeah. You can switch off now because the temperature in the oil will take them to the golden brown color that we want. Yeah, we are there. So we remove the fish from the oil. And don't push the colors so far, because the moment you also remove from the oil, they continue cooking. Then we also sieve the oil. I don't like the dirt particles in the oil, and this keeps my oil for cooking fish quite fresh for a long time, because it doesn't have any breadcrumbs, any debris or something. I'm going to be able to use this oil for like 3-4 batches of cooking for fish. Fish oil is very tricky always. It has to be used just for fish. So just make sure it's very clean. So guys, from here, I want us to do service. And I'm serving my fish with some chips wedges. I'd already made some chips wedges. So I want to spice up my chips wedges. I'm using a blend of salt and Danajera spice that is really good for potatoes. I like coating my chips with salt instead of just, sprinkling salt on top. So we are going to serve a serving of chips wedges. And my chips wedges are done with the skin. That's how I love doing my chips wedges. I just wash my potatoes very well with hi baby. I wash my potatoes very well with oh my dear, keep forgetting, with vinegar water. Yeah, that makes my potatoes very clean. Then we serve our chips wedges. I like, sometimes when you cook good food and you don't serve it very well, it looks very bad on the plate. So I like doing a presentation of the fish. Yeah, like that. That is enough serving for one person. Then guys, I'd made some tartar sauce. So you put some tartar sauce to serve the fish with. I'm going to show you in another video how I make my tartar sauce. Yeah. So guys, here is our chips, fish fingers and chips wedges. So let's do the tasting, guys. So you take a piece of fish fingers, you dip it in your tartar sauce. Bon appetit, my people. Guys, you can tell that the fish is very well cooked. We do a chips wedge. So guys, I want to say thank you for creating time to be with me. And I hope that I've taught you something new. So guys, step out. Make this dish for your family and they're going to enjoy. And continue subscribing, liking, sharing. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you want me to make for you next time. And I'll definitely do that. So guys, I want to go serve dinner for my people. And bye guys. And thank you for watching. See you in my next video.